Hey guys, welcome back to the Homies channel. I'm Ellie and today I will watch the Imitation game. Full reaction you can find in the links down below in Patreon. Also in the links below you can find my Instagram. You are welcome to subscribe here and you can become also a member on YouTube and you will get early access to our videos. So let's go with the movie.
What's all this then?
Turing, Alan, Professor at King's. Seems it's been a burglary.
Oh, what of?
Well, that's just it. Nothing missing, really. The project at the MPL. I checked. It won't say what it's on.
Professor Turing? Detective Knock, Manchester Police.
Disappointing.
Pardon?
I had hoped for a bit more.
Sergeant Stahl, is it just me, or do you get the sense that we're being insulted?
Last night you had
No.
I don't believe that you could find the chap that did this if he walked up to you and spat in your face. What I could use right now is not a bobby, but a really good cleaning lady. So unless one of you has an apron in your car, I suggest you file your reports and leave me alone.
Tell me you don't think this is suspicious.
I don't think this is suspicious.
A mysterious professor who won't admit he's had something stolen from his house. I think Alan Turing's hiding something.
Politics isn't really my area of expertise.
Really? Well, I believe you just set the record for the shortest job interview in British military history.
Mother says I can be off-putting sometimes on account of being one of the best mathematicians in the world.
In the world?
Oh, yes. I don't speak German.
Well, how the hell were you supposed to decrypt German communications if you don't, well, I don't know, speak German?
Well, I'm really quite excellent at crossword puzzles.
Margaret! Have a pleasant trip back to Cambridge, Professor.
Enigma.
You called for me?
That's what you're doing here, the top secret program at Bletchley. You're trying to break the German Enigma machine. It's the greatest encryption device in history, and the Germans use it for all major communications. If the Allies broke Enigma, well, it would turn into a very short war indeed. I like solving problems, Commander. And Enigma is the most difficult problem in the world.
No, Enigma isn't difficult, it's impossible.
Good. Let me try, and we'll know for sure, won't we?
To decode a message, you need to know the machine's settings. Now, the Germans switch settings every day promptly at midnight. We usually intercept our first message around 6 a.m., which gives you exactly 18 hours every day to crack the code before it changes and you start again.
It's over 150 million possible settings.
Very good.
159, if you want to be exact about it. 159. Every single day.
This war Commander Denniston's been going on about, we're not winning it. Break the code, at least we have a chance.
But if we had 10 men checking one setting a minute, how many days do you think it would take to check each of the settings? It's 20 million years.
What? That much?
20 million years worth of settings in 20 minutes. I'm designing a machine that will allow us to break every message, every day, instantly.
Put those files by my desk.
Fine, my response is they're all idiots. File them and use the savings to fund my machine. I only need about £100,000.
Do you wanna solve the puzzle or no?
Enigma is an extremely well-designed machine. Our problem is that we're only using men to try to beat it. What if only a machine can defeat another machine?
Winston Churchill, number 10 Downing Street, London, SW1. You have a problem with my decision, you can take it up with him.
He's going now, for sure.
Churchill's put Alan in charge.
This is a terrible idea.
No.
So I can give these men orders now?
I hate to say it, but yes.
Excellent. Keith and Charles are both fired.
Except what?
Your mediocre linguist. ventriloquists and positively poor code breakers.
Alan, go to hell.
Well, yeah, he's right. I mean, they need the job done, so they need to collaborate.
This is inhuman. Even for you.
Why?
Popular at school, were you?
Do you know why people like violence? It is because it feels good. Christopher helped.
Alan, are you all right?
They only beat me up because I'm smarter than they are.
No, they beat you up because you're different. You know, Alan, sometimes it's the very people who no one imagines anything of, who do the things no one can imagine.
We're short on staff.
Well, we get more staff then.
And how do you propose to do that?
This is terrible. The wars are terrible. They shouldn't exist, wars. They should be banned, like globally forbidden. And all the problem needs to be solved in other ways.
My name's Joan Clarke.
Miss, did you really solve this puzzle yourself?
Yes? What, do you have a problem with that?
6 minutes. Is that even possible?
No, it takes me 8. Do you tackle the whole thing at once or divide it into small? You finished?
Yes.
Did she? What? How?
5 minutes and 34 seconds.
You said to do it in under 6.
But how?
If you speak a word of what I'm about to show you, you will be executed for high treason. You will lie to your friends, your family, and everyone you meet about what it is you really do.
Like secret messages.
Not secret. That's the brilliant part. Messages that anyone can see, but no one knows what they mean, unless you have the key.
How's that different from talking?
Talking?
When people talk to each other, they never say what they mean. They say something else. We're expected to just know what they mean. Only I never do.
Alan, I have a funny feeling you're going to be very good at this.
I'm sorry, but I'm unable to accept your offer. We feel that such a position would hardly be appropriate.
You belong at Bletchley.
I'm sorry, but for someone in my position to live to work in a radio factory, so far from home, with all your men, it would be indecorous.
What? She doesn't want?
We
Or
have a
she's
group of,
pretending
young
for her
ladies
parents?
who tend to all of our clerical tasks, assistants, translators. They live together in town. Would that be a more suitable environment? Really, the whole thing is quite...
At least he get the game here. Oh, the cryptic language. Oh, so he learned how the women
We'll have to improvise
talk.
things a bit.
Why are you helping me?
Alan Turing's war records aren't just classified, they're non-existent. That means someone's got rid of them, erased them, burnt them.
And that same person broke into his house and stole nothing.
Soviet spies. But first they were professors, weren't they? Can you think of anyone else we know who was at Cambridge, then took up something murky and top secret when the war broke out?
You think this Alan Turing might be a Soviet agent?
I think something very serious is happening right here under our noses.
Our daily failure was announced at the chimes of midnight, and the sound would haunt our unwelcome dreams. Tick, tock, tick. My machine is how we are going to win.
Really? This machine? Are you talking about this bloody machine?
What the
Stop! You arrogant bastard! You could help us. You could make this go fast, but you won't.
Will work.
Come on, Peter.
And I don't get, if they have better ideas, okay, do it.
It's the relationship between the encrypted and decrypted messages that interests me. Can we find a clue here that we can build into Christopher?
Who's Christopher?
Oh, he's my machine.
It has a name.
Is that a bad name?
No. I read your paper at university.
Is it already being taught?
No, I was precocious. So, you theorized a machine that could solve any problem. It didn't just do one thing, it did everything. It wasn't just programmable, it was reprogrammable. Is that your idea behind Christopher?
To make a calculation and then to determine what to do next. Like a person does. Think of it. An electrical brain. A digital computer.
Digital computer?
There is a spy in Bletchley Park.
The Navy thinks that one of us is a Soviet double agent, Alan.
Look familiar.
It's a real cipher, encrypted with a phrase from a book or a poem or... I know you don't like me, but that does not make me a Soviet spy.
He's not.
The Home Office may be protecting you now, but sooner or later you will make a mistake. And I needn't bother firing you. They will hang you for treason.
It doesn't matter how smart you are. Enigma is always smarter. If you really want to solve your puzzle, then you're going to need all the help you can get. And they are not going to help you if they do not like you.
Look at this. If you run the wires across the plug ball matrix diagonally, it will eliminate rotor positions 500 times faster.
That's actually not an entirely terrible idea.
I think that was Alan for thank you.
Is it going to work?
Turing? Turing, open the bloody door. No.
No! How long they give him the chance? But why? It's like one day.
See, £100,000 is rather a lot of money. And he is here to see what you have to show for it.
You will never understand the importance of what I am creating here.
Have you decrypted any German messages? Your funding is up, and our patience has expired. It's with such great pleasure that I am finally able to say this. Alan Turing, you're fired.
Well, they didn't even check that, didn't wait the necessary time.
No. If you fire Alan, well, then you'll have to fire me, too.
Trust me when I tell you there is no one who would rather say this less than I do, but he's right. Alan is right. His machine can work, and it's probably the best chance that we've got. We're the best cryptographic minds in Britain. Are you going to fire us all? Commander, at least give us some more time. 6 months, and if the machine doesn't produce any results that we need, then we'll go back to doing things the old way. How about that?
1 month.
Oh, for God's sake, of course, not a bloody spy.
What?
Denister gave me the Beale cipher, and guess what? I cracked it. Ask and it shall be given to you. Seek and ye shall find. Matthew 7:7, that was the key.
He's a pufter. He confessed.
What?
The man admitted it. Arnold Murray hangs around that pub. Men pay him for a go. Turing's one of the men that paid. Only Mr. Murray here then has the bright idea of robbing Turing's house after, with a friend. That's what Turing's hiding. He's a puff, not a spy.
Turing's up to something important.
He's committed a crime.
Oh, and with a bloke. Jesus Christ, it's bloody disgusting.
This isn't the investigation I was conducting.
Bring him in.
We should talk.
Even with the diagonal board, he's still not eliminating settings as quickly as we need him to in order to be able to...
You just walked in.
No, Bletchley.
You have an opportunity here to make some actual use of your life.
And end up like you, no thanks. I'm sorry you're lonely, but Enigma will not save you. Can you decipher that, you fragile narcissist? Or would you like me to go and fetch your precious Christopher to help?
No. I want you to stay because I like you. I like talking to you.
I like talking to you too, Alan.
This is the most awkward.
What if you had a husband?
Do you have one in mind?
Yes, me. Do you want to marry me?
Joan... Is your middle name Carolyn or Catherine?
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth Clarke. Will you marry me? What if I don't fancy being with Joan in that way?
Because you're a homosexual.
Well, at the moment when you realize everybody knows your secret.
Perhaps not spreading this information about might be in your best interest.
I just don't know if I can...
Oh, this is so terrible.
You can't tell anyone else. It's illegal.